It's time for Hutchinson Salthawk Sports on BW Radio. This broadcast is brought to you by First National Bank, Next Tech Wireless, H&R Block, and the Medicine Shop. Salthawk Sports also brought to you by these Salthawk boosters, Reno Alcohol and Drug Counseling Services, Jackson Meat, Wynn Insurance Group, and I Need a Cleaners. This is KWBW 1450 AM and 98.5 FM. Now your host, Glenn Grunwald.
Hey, thanks, Rick. Appreciate it very much. And yes, we are live in the Salthawk Activity Center in between games right now as we're about set to get under action in about 12 minutes. As both teams warming up on the respective ends of the courts, the Railers of Newton and the Salthawks of Hutchinson. This has the potential to be a pretty good ball game. The Railers on their home court, that was their homecoming night. They were juiced pretty good, and they played really well. They're a fun team to watch, as you're going to see them get up and down the floor, as well as also, again, Andy Preston will be putting every 2 minutes, putting in and platooning in new 5 sets of players coming in, and they will come at you and come at you and come at you. A lot of fun to watch what style of basketball that they play as well. Kalen Hurst is a first-year assistant to Andy Preston as well. And of course, he's Rusty Hill's nephew. Rusty going over to say hi to him right now and shake his hand, as he's a teacher over at Newton High School, as well as also an assistant coach in basketball. So a lot of Hutchinson connections that takes place. Matter of fact, our own Ron Zook graduated from Newton High School back in the day. And also here tonight was Andy Preston's sister, as Amy came over and was chatting with Coach Nacarado for a little bit. Of course, she is active and runs the marketing department at Hutch Rep. As so excited to have her come as well. She was proudly displaying her Railer shirt that she has on as well. Hutchinson just can't quite seem to get over the hump a little bit. They played hard against Mays the other night, and it's got blitzed, led them at the end of one quarter play, and then played hard at Valley Center, lost that one in overtime. There's numerous games throughout the whole season that you look and see how hard the kids play, just cannot quite get it done. Of course, this could be the last normal regular season for the remaining 3 games for the Salthawks. It's been elected that they would be playing the 17 to 18 play, not a playing game, but just a game. The winner would go nowhere. Which North had the decision. They've won 3 and Hudson only won 1-2. And the fact is they decided they did not want to play any more basketball. So this week's 3 games will be it for Hudson. The home game tonight, this will be the last time you can see the Salthawks. And the game coming up again tomorrow night at Derby and then at campus on Friday night. And that'll wrap up the boys' season for this year. I want to remind you can go to the YouTube channel, go to Salthawk Sports. That's Salthawk Sports YouTube channel, youtube.com. Just search in for Salthawk Sports. You can catch all the action on the stream. It's also available on HutchPost.com, as well on the World Wide Web as well on the internet by going to kwbwradio.com and just clicking the Listen to Me part. You can also go to Hutch Post and click on BW Radio and do the Listen to Me. Also, having it on the KWBW Facebook page tonight, it will stream on there as well. So lots of opportunities for you to get a hold of the broadcast. And again, some of these seniors this year will be playing their last game on this court for this season. And the likes of Joe Blake and a couple others out there for the Salthawks. Joe Blake, one senior that comes to mind that it does broadcast with us as well. And there's going to be a couple other ones. Christian Hernandez is a senior. Weston Krause is a senior. Just to wrap up some of those. And good to see some of those guys. And plus the other ones that will be getting a lot of experience tonight as well, such as Brenton Burns that plays hard, Trayton Peterson plays hard. This is a hard-playing team of young men that we've called all year long. And it's kind of sad to know that this is their last year of basketball unless they go on and play at the collegiate level.
Yeah, we're going to miss these guys, but that's kind of the nature of things in high school basketball. They move on, and hopefully some of them will end up at Hutchinson Community College, and I'll get to hang out with them a little bit longer.
Exactly. Let's talk about this Newton team. I've kind of talked about them a little bit about how they'll platoon in, but Andy Preston's done a nice job with them this year.
Oh, they are a high-octane high school basketball team averaging 72 points a game. Their defense has dramatically improved through the course of the season, but they gave up a lot of points early in the season, so they're giving up an average of 75 a game. It's really a sad state of affairs because at 7-11, Newton may not have a postseason game in 5A West because 5A West is loaded with some pretty good teams.
Exactly, and I was looking, and they were 6-8 when we last played them, so they've only won one game and lost 3 since we last played them. So that is a good basketball team that hopefully they can put it together, and we'll see what's going to happen with them in 5A.
But the 3 teams they lost to, Derby, Hayesville Campus, and Andover, those are 3 extremely talented basketball teams that have been beating just about everybody.
We'll see what will take place tonight. I was telling folks when you were away talking to the fact that they platoon. They'll come at you in waves. I like the fact that you know that if you're a reserve for Newton, that you're going to get within the ball game about every 2 minutes, and you just go as hard as you can go out there. And that's Andy's philosophy, to have them go out there and just run as hard as you can for 2 minutes. You think about that coming at you as a defensive player, that they're just going to run and push you for 2 minutes, then 5 new come in.
And every second those players are on the court, they just go 100 miles an hour because Andy Preston will play 12 different guys in that rotation, so he always has fresh legs on the court. And you know what? It's an incredible accomplishment under that system. Alex Krogmeyer is the league leading scorer at 16 points a game, and you think about it, he's probably only playing about 20 minutes a game.
Exactly. You look at it that way, they're only playing about half or maybe less than that a ball game. I just got a text that came across. There was actually, I think it was a tweet that came across that said that you have some good ammunition for a brother of somebody, Andy Preston, the head coach, that his sister was giving you information. So we'll share it as the broadcast goes on.
We won't have much time while Newton has the basketball because they move quickly. But we've got it ready to go. We appreciate Amy's help.
No doubt about that. Amy Conkling, again, the marketing manager for the Hutchinson Rec. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout, come back and chat a little bit more about this ball game, talk about the Salthawks tonight as well. As if you just tuned in, Lady Salthawks were winners over Newton, handled them pretty easily, did a nice job with the win tonight against the Newton Railers. So Hudson runs their record now to 10-8, and we'll get set for Derby. Like Coach said, he really didn't have the time to prepare that he'd like to have to prepare, at least the time one night off, but they were going to have it anyway. So your final was 56-34 in that contest, 56-34 the final, with the Salthawk girls winning it over the Newton Railer girls. 3
Salthawks in double figures in that game, led by Tina Robertson's 13 points, Gabby Posh with 12, and Mackenzie Heffley with 11.
We're going to take a 2-minute timeout, talk about more about this contest. This is Glenn Grunwald along with Dan Nacarado. So glad to have you along tonight on KWBW in Hudson, Kansas. We'll be back right after this quick 2-minute timeout.
Hutchinson Community College and Blue Dragon Athletics are proud to support Hutchinson Salthawk Athletics. Whether you're working towards your degree or a busy working individual with limited time to attend class, Hutch CC has what you're looking for. And for those still in high school, Hutchinson Community College's Step Ahead program provides a head start on a quality education, and it may not cost the student anything. Visit hutchcc.edu or call 888-GO-HUTCH for more details. And good luck this season to the Salthawks.
Welcome to the Hutchinson Medicine Shop. With the emergence of big business, not only in pharmacy, but all industries, the Medicine Shop is proud to be a thriving local business in Hutchinson. We're so thankful to our customers in Hutchinson, Reno County, and Central Kansas for your support. In turn, we're proud to be a major sponsor of the Hutch High Salthawks, as well as other area high schools, the Blue Dragons, Chiefs, Royals, Jayhawks, and Wildcats. You support us, and the Hutchinson Medicine Shop supports local sports.
Like a good deal? Need a new phone? Listen up. Trade in your old device at Nextech Wireless and get half off any smartphone. Then take your shiny new phone shopping with your $100 Visa gift card. That's any smartphone, plus cash to spend. Oh yeah, need more lines? No problem. Get a new smartphone at half price for everyone in the family, plus up to $300 in Visa gift cards. Visit Nextech Wireless today. Your new phone and cash are waiting. Certain restrictions apply. See store for details.
Getting the most back from your tax return starts with getting the most expertise. H&R Block has more enrolled agents than any other tax preparation company, and we guarantee the accuracy of every return prepared by our tax professionals. We find every credit and deduction to lower your tax bill. Put our expertise to work on your return, and don't just get your taxes done, get your taxes won. In Hutchinson, Lyons, and Ellsworth.
Hi, everybody, and welcome back to the Salthawk Activity Center. Glenn Grunwald along with Dan Nacarado. Coach Knack by my side as usual as we get set for basketball action coming up in a couple minutes. We'll have the national anthem. We will send it away for that brief period of time to come back for starting lineups coming your way in just a little bit. But what does Hudson have to do well, Dan, in this ball game to stay with the Railers and hopefully to come out a winner?
Hutchinson has to take care of the basketball because Newton will speed up their opponents, and sometimes the pace of the game puts you in a situation where you get ahead of yourself and turn the ball over. Hutchinson also has to block out because Newton will fire up so many shots, and they will crash the boards to go get offensive rebounds. So when Newton fires up that shot 6 seconds into the possession, you've got to block out and go get the rebound.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Hey, real quick, because I think he's already headed home because he's on the morning show tomorrow morning, but Rob Guerrero and say special thanks to him presenting me the award that was presented by Kevin Armstrong from the high school. I really appreciate it for the broadcast of the year for the Oscar Stopper Award. I actually received the real award at the championship right before the championship of 3A state that will be taking place. The Kansas High School Activity Association does it at their state events. Coming up on March 14th is when that is. But I appreciate the high school honoring me. And he was talking about the fact when he played for Houston, he had a mullet like you wouldn't believe when he played for Houston. And Rob had a lot more hair at that time, was much younger. But he's a pretty good wide receiver, played some basketball as well. And, of course, he was from Houston, Kansas, but I remember well when Larner played Houston. I was the voice of the Indians for about 5 years and switched over to Barton Community College and have been with Hutch and off and on doing games. I'm so excited to be with you this year calling play-by-play for the Salthawks. My first opportunity other than filling in except once in a while for Rusty. And like he said on the sidelines of football, this has been a fun year.
Rob is a terrific person, and Rob, we've got some photos coming your way from Glenn's phone, buddy, and so hopefully those will get posted in the near future. And Glenn, we are so happy for you. Well-deserved honor, and we're delighted that you're with us here in Hutchinson,
Appreciate it so
Kansas.
much. Exactly right. So as now we're going to have the part of the singers for Hutch High are going to come out. And I'll tell you what, we're not going to take a break. We're going to keep it here because they have a microphone, so we should be able to pick it up a little bit.
Are these some of the expressives?
These are some of the expressive. It's a Hutch High Choral Group is the actual name of the group. And
maybe Sarah can sing along from her perch.
A high up perch.
That's right. Sarah can sing along as she runs the camera.
And Mr. Wilson with the microphone. We'll keep it open here as they do the national anthem. It's the Hutch High Harmonics is who that is. Outstanding job done by the Harmonics. One basketball player, one cheerleader, and then about 6, again, great singers from the high school here. This high school has a wonderful music program. Mr. Wilson does a great job, as well as others throughout the staff that they have. Does a great job with their music program.
That was good. I enjoyed that.
Very good. Very good. So here we get set for your starting lineups. Here's my good friend Dan Nacarado.
For the visitors from Newton, the Railers will start number 13 tonight. Jackson Brackeen is wearing number 13 tonight instead of his normal number 1. Number 3, 6'4" senior Alex Krogmeyer. He leads the AVCTL in scoring into the Division I, averaging 16 points a game. He's put up 26 points on 2 separate occasions this season. Number 4, 5'9" senior Colin Saseda. Number 11, 5'7" senior Jaheim Ray, and he makes everything go at the point guard position for the Railers. Number 31, the only true post player on the Newton basketball team, Owen Mills at 6'6". He's a sophomore. For the Hutchinson Salthawks tonight, 6'2" junior, number 1, Trayton Peterson, the leading scorer for Hutchinson at 14 points a game. Number 3, 6' senior Joe Blake. Number 15, 5'10" senior Christian Hernandez. Number 20, 6'8" senior Weston Krause, and he does it all for Hutchinson. He plays the post, he steps out, he can make an outside shot. He usually collects 3 or 4 block shots a game. He does everything for Hutchinson. And 6' junior, I think possibly the most improved player on the Hutchinson Salthawks team, Jake Hoos. He wears number 30.
Hoos is fun to watch, and he plays hard and really is starting to take it to the rim, as Ted says. Doing a good job with that as well. So it's going to be a good one. Newton dressed out in what you and I called new uniforms to us. It's a gold color with white numerals, black trim. Hutch with their regular white home uniforms decked out with blue trim as well. And we're about set to get underway for basketball action for the last game for this year in regular season at the SAC. Newton versus Hutchinson. It will be Krogmeyer jumping center. He's a good one. And he'll jump up against Weston Krause. 6'4" against 6'8" right here. Weston Krause at 6'8". Cheerleaders get off the court, and we're about set to get underway as Newton and Hutchinson getting ready to go after this one. Krogmeyer can really jump. He can score from the outside. He is fun to watch. So is Ray at that point guard position. Tips controlled by the Salthawks, but it's right into Newton's hands, and a quick basket up and good. Scoring it easily was Caleb Anderson.
The player who tips the ball is only part of the equation. The teammate has to go chase it down.
Peterson across the timeline. Here it goes quickly to Joe Blake. Peterson outside. They'll give him the shot, and he'll shoot it up and miss a rebound. Coots underneath. Hoos underneath. Hoos goes up strong, gets his own rebound. Put back this time. A trip won't go by Krause. We come out the other way. And it's 2-0 Newton with the lead quickly. Ray will bring it up. Might have got away with a double. Three-pointer put up and missing by Krogmeyer. Put-back basket won't be any good, but a put-back again this time as Caleb Anderson. 3 straight offensive boards by Newton on that possession. And it's 4-0. Railers on top already on the Salthawks.
It's actually Jackson Brahim with the number change.
Okay, that's right. Brahim with the number change.
Brahim normally wears number 1, but tonight he's wearing number 13.
Ball on the outer perimeter. Shot put up by Krause is good. Weston Krause with the basket. Hutchison gives it up and down low underneath. Nice steal, but a foul call they're going to get on Hoos a little tight. Brahim with the quick basket underneath, as you indicated. He has a couple of them now already. 4-2 ball game. Hutchison pulls it in 2, like we said. Now here comes the new wave of 5 on, so all new players. Max Ruth will be out there. Also checking in will be Raul Cecido. Ball comes out high into the hands of Edwards. Elijah Edwards with the dribble. Back out top of the key now, Cecido. Back outside to give it up. Quickly in the hands of Petz. Dribble penetration by Petz underneath. Gives it back outside to 3 on its way. No good. Good rebound by Peterson. He comes away as the ball scoots out to the left wing, and Hutchinson will bring it up. Here's Hernandez on the outside. Lead bounce pass down to Krause. They double team him, take the ball away. There's a sprint dribble all the way long. A lot of speed right there, and they kick it all back on the outer perimeter. Three-pointer by Ruth is off its mark. No good. Ball taken away and a foul called. This one's going to be charged to the Newton Railers. Foul's going to be charged on Raul Cecido.
There's a Cecido and a Cecida, and
this
sometimes
is
it's hard to
Cecido.
keep them straight.
Yes, exactly. One's 24 and the other one's 4. That's pretty easy to do. That's why they wear the numbers out there, Dan.
That helps.
That does help. A ball on the outside now for the backcourt for Hutchinson. Hoos back to Peterson. Brings it on the dribble. Peterson across the timeline with 5:53 to go in this first quarter. Blake could drive in, floats one, little teardrop, won't go. Loose basketball picked up quickly by Krogmeyer, and he gives it off to Ray, and Ray's on the run. Flies down the court, takes it inside the paint, reverses, comes out, follow a jumper, partially deflected. Coming up, it will be Peterson for Hutchinson. Peterson brings it across. Hutchinson down by 2 points and a foul called. This one's going to be on Ray. He'll pick up the personal. Foul's actually going to go against Cecido. This is going to be Cecida, excuse me, right? That'll be his first. Thank you.
Can we just say number 4?
I don't know.
No, we can't do that.
Ball comes out. I heard that the other night from somebody, and I'm going, oh, no, that wouldn't quite work. Ball on the outer perimeter. Goes to Hernandez. Out to Krause. Krause kicks it back to Peterson. 5:21 to go in this first quarter. Peterson goes high and scores it. Peterson with a basket. His first of the night. It's 4-4 tie, early action. And a foul on the hand. Joe Blake might have picked up the personal. And I think it will be. Joe Blake will pick up foul number 1. Second team foul against Hutchinson. Not a shooting situation on the far side now. And inbounding will be Krogmeyer, who had a heck of a night against us over in Newton.
Watch him to get it right back.
Ball comes in. Rakeen drives in. Foul across the top is called.
It's another one on Joe Blake.
And quickly, Burns will check in. Joe Blake with his second. Brenton Burns, the junior, checks into the lineup. Burns with an average of 8 points a game now. Trying to get it in. They finally do get it in on the far side. Cecida with the basketball. Dribble penetrates all the way through. Ball comes out this side. Krogmeyer had it for a second. Cecida shoots it on its way. No good. Husk runs down the basketball. Comes up with it to Peterson. Nice pass and an effort where he was just about to turn the ball over by going out of bounds. Got it to Peterson. Nice job. Outside now to Hernandez, who's capable of knocking it down from outside. Contact made, but no call. Here's Krause to Hoos. To Burns. Burns baseline underneath. Goes up. Ball knocked away. Coming up, there will be Ray for Newton on the block. Krogmeyer will shoot the 3 from outside and hits it. That's his first. He was unconscious, and I mean unconscious, in Newton with the 3s from the outside. Garrett Robertson will check in next. Dead ball whistle. 7-4. Now Newton breaks that tie. They have the lead at 3. Side Burns. 4:09 to go. We're about halfway through this first quarter of play already. Hoos on the top. In and out of the hands. We're right over to Hernandez. There's on the outside was Peterson. Here's Cruz. Ball on the outside. Burns. Out to Krause. He'll shoot it on his way. Got it. 3-pointer by Krause. Tell you what, Weston's going to get known for being able to pop out and knock that one down. 7-7 tie. That is the skill, to be that tall and be able to push it out from outside. Shot up missing, ball tipped away. Krogmeyer runs it down. Good defensive effort right there. Offensive effort by Newton. Ray underneath, shot up and good in the end one as the basket was made by Mills. And he'll step to the line to shoot the free throw.
Jake Hoos whistled for that foul.
Mills is 6'6". Got a couple other kids out there. 6'4" is Krogmeyer. 6'1" is Rakeen. They get some height.
While you were looking at your score sheet, Micah Montandon checked in with you,
Okay.
Glenn. I'm not sure he actually checked in.
Did he get in? Free throws up and missing. Rebound cleared underneath by Newton. They'll come back outside with it after the Owen Mills miss. They'll set it up. Dribble to the right side. They'll kick it on the outer perimeter. Again, Cecito this time gets called for the travel. Turnover. So Hutchinson will have the basketball, trailing by 2 at 9-7 with 3:12 to go in quarter number 1.
1-2-2 full court press.
Full court pressure being put on by Newton now.
And it's active.
Robertson, the man on Tandon. Robertson still needs to get it across. Finally does. Montana with the basketball back to Robertson. He'll dribble, penetrate. Left side. Peterson will shoot the 3. Rims off. No good. Ball tipped back out into the hands of Peterson. He'll keep it alive. Nice job by Hutch. Outside, Robertson, the 3. Nope, not there. Weston Krause comes up with it, though, and draws the foul underneath. It'll be a shooting situation, and Weston will go to the line. The foul's going to be charged against number 23, Matt Giorgio. In the act of shooting, Krause will shoot a couple of free throws. 2:45 to go in his first quarter of play. 9-7 your score. Newton on top. Make that 9-8 as Weston converts on the first. He's hit all but one basket. That was hit by Trayton Peterson. Every time those cheerleaders on the north do their little flip after a free throw, I think somebody fell out of the stands over there.
It does make some noise when they.
I always look to the left as soon as they do it. Newquist will check in. Next dead ball whistle. Free throws off. No good. Rebound's going to be cleared by Brackeen for Newton, and up the court comes the Railers. Ball outside. In the hands quickly of Brackeen. He'll roll to the right. Montandon has drawn the need to stay on him, and he'll pick up the personal. Brackeen with the headgear for sweatband, and it came off on that little altercation with Montandon. He'll remain in. Inbounding will be Krogmeyer. Pass comes in out high, and to the right side to work it all the way down. Layup doesn't go. Rebound Garrett Robertson, and he'll be fouled. And quickly picking up the foul will be Sacita, and that'll be his second.
Typically, a team that plays at the pace Newton plays with 5 in, 5 out, they tend to foul a lot because everybody.
They have to give.
That's right. They're energetic. They want to make steals, and they tend to get called for fouls.
Peterson with the basketball. He'll bring it up on the dribble, gives it over to Robertson in the backcourt. Still, finally gets it across. Newquist. Here they go to Krause. Krause with room. He'll shoot a 15-footer left side. It won't go. Newquist is there for the rebound. Muscles it up. Can't finish. Rebound's going to be cleared out of there by the Railers, and they lead it right now 9-8 with 2:04 to go in this first quarter of play. The drive into the basket, up and good by Brackeen. He has 6 points in the quarter. He is so good and so quick. And he is only a junior. Robertson's got to get it across. Timeout's going to be taken before the turnover. 11-8 your score. Newton with the lead with 1:46 remaining to go in his first quarter of play. We will take a 1-minute break. We'll be back right after this timeout on the Salthawk Radio Network.
Hutchinson High School Sports is on the air thanks to these outstanding Salthawk boosters. Portfolio Recovery Associates, The Shirt Shack, where the shirt hits the fans. Randy Smith of Appalachian Animal Hospital. Ryan and Robin Swanson of Phoenix Restoration. Kathy McCormick of Wynn Insurance Group. Reno Alcohol and Drug Counseling Services. The Hutchinson Clinic. Salon B, I Need a Cleaners, and Jackson Me. Hutchinson High School and Eagle Radio Sports say thank you for your support.
Need to send someone money? Pay a babysitter? Split the bill? Use First Pay. It is the person-to-person payment option located right inside your online banking app. There is no need to download an additional application. It is simple, safe, and secure. We're first for you. Visit fnbhutch.bank to learn more, or click on your First National Bank app to get started. You can also stop into a location nearest you, and we're happy to help. First National Bank of Hutchinson, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
11-8 your score. Newton with the lead. Glenn Grunwald, Dan Nacarado from the Salthawk Activity Center. As it will be Hudson basketball down by only 3 in this first quarter of play. Both teams have had opportunities to get put-back baskets. That haven't happened. Pressure in the backcourt. Newquist breaks it over to Peterson. Peterson now on the dribble. Goes to his left. There's Newquist. Holds up. Brings it across. Here's Montanan from 3. Rims off on him. No good. Rebound taken away by Brackeen for Newton, and he'll bring it up. Newton with an opportunity to add to the lead now. Ball corner left. Three-pointer. Got it. Big three-pointer from the left side by Elijah Edwards. He knocked that one down. We go the other way. Here's Krause. Layup won't go. Loose basketball. Foul called. Think it's going to work against Newton on the foul. 14-8. The lead now at 6. Foul's going to be charged against number 31, Owen Mills. That'll be his first. Not a shooting situation. Hutchinson will inbound. Robertson will trigger the inbounds pass that left baseline. Cutter's cut out. He get it out to Peterson. Peterson back to Robertson in the corner, but elects not to shoot the 3. Montanan. They reverse it around to the right side. Newquist skips it all the way across. Holds off. Peterson wide open, shoots the 3 and hits it. They went for the steal, Dan, and they got burnt right there by the tray by Trayton Peterson.
Sometimes when you gamble, you lose.
Lead is cut to 3 or on half right now, 14-11. Newton with the lead. Krogmeyer, they give it up, shot up, put up, and missing this time. And rebounding now is going to be Hutchison. And stealing it is going to be Krogmeyer, as they went with a cross-court pass that can be easily picked off. Left side, Krogmeyer will shoot it on his way, and a foul called. This one will work against the Newton Railers. Foul's going to be charged on Brackeen. That'll be his first. So Hutch will inbound against pressure. Peterson gives it off to Robertson in the backcourt. 17 seconds to go before the end of the quarter. Montanan. Okay, they're going to give it to Hutchison, but something is on the floor down here, and they're going to get some housework done.
Kendra Newquist was a little bit shaken up after that play also, so it works to Hutchinson's advantage to give him a chance to come out and let the trainers take a quick look at it.
Yeah, referee on top of it, as you heard from Coach Webster, as they got it all cleaned up now, and it will be Hutchinson basketball with 14.4 seconds remaining to go on that far side in this first quarter play, trailing by 3. A chance to knock one down perhaps here to try to tie this one up. Here comes Hutchison. Robertson will inbound. There's the whistle. They kick it back to Peterson. Peterson across the half court. Rolls to his right. Finds the seam. Goes underneath. Puts it up and misses it. Putback is good though by Krause. Weston Krause is able to follow. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. At half court is Ray. A runner. Off its mark. No good. And the end of one quarter is here. It's a 1-point ball game. Newton 14, Hutchinson 13. We'll be back after this 1-minute timeout on the Salthawk Radio Network.
Basketballs are bouncing and crowds are cheering. Your best offense during cold and flu season is a good defense. Drink plenty of liquids, get plenty of rest, and keep your hands sanitized. If a bug still manages to get you, Ashcraft Pharmacy, your local Health Mart pharmacy, has over-the-counter medications that can help. Or if you need a prescription, we offer free mail-out, free delivery, or call ahead for our handy curbside service. Go Salthawks! From Ashcraft Pharmacy in the Hart Shopping Center, South Hutchinson, and Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Forward, always moving, never stagnant. Together, nothing great is ever accomplished without it. At Fee Insurance Group, we've been working side by side with our clients for more than a century. Together with individuals, organizations, and communities, we look ahead to protect the people, places, and things they love. We're Fee Insurance Group. Forward, together.
14-13, Newton with the lead as we head to quarter number 2 on the night here. Last home game for the boys.
We'll see a very similar style of play tomorrow night at Derby and again on Friday at campus.
Peterson across the timeline. Accelerates, no. Gets Brackeen on his hip. Back outside now, Krause. So whip it over to Hernandez. The 3 on his way. Nope, not there. Big rebound, no. Cleared by Hernandez as he follows his own shot to Krause. Baseline for the lead. Doesn't go. Ball tipped out into the hands now of a Newton player. It was taken away by Peterson. He'll bring it up. He has Montanan on his right. Kicks it to him. Back outside. Garrett Robertson. Good look. The three got it. The lead for Hutchinson, 16-14.
Good ball movement.
Ball on the outer perimeter now for Newton. They'll jump it up. Basket is good by Ray. We're tied now. That's his first basket at 16. 7:13 to go in the second quarter of play. Robertson faces pressure in the backcourt. Rakeem kind of just going along with him. Now they'll double team trap. And a timeout's taken by Hutchinson. And Garrett says, that's my fault. I dribbled right to the corner and stopped. If he would have kept going, he would have had a good opportunity. And Hutchinson had a burner timeout to save the possession. We'll take a quick 30-second timeout. We'll be back right after this.
Pools Plus has all of your swimming pool, hot tub, and outdoor furniture needs. Bright, beautiful, and functional designs by CR Plastics that are sure to hold up against the Kansas weather. Still looking for a hot tub? The 2020 shipments of American Whirlpool and Vita Spas have arrived. And as always, our pre-owned hot tubs are priced to move. Call the professionals at Pools Plus to schedule your pool opening before our calendar fills up. Shop local. Shop Pools Plus, 21 East 1st in downtown Hutchinson.
16-16 tie in the second quarter of play. A minute gone in the second quarter. Inbounding will be Montanan as Hutchinson kind of got stuck in no man's land as Robertson picked up his dribble when he got across the timeline. He gets the pass away now to Hernandez. Inside to Krause. He'll go up for the shot. It can't finish. The rebound's played out by the Newton Railers, and Krause had a good opportunity to give Hutch the lead again, was not able to knock it down. Ball outside. Brecken. It was Brackeen goes in and scores it.
His 8th point.
Yeah, he takes it inside and breaks the tie, 18-16. And a steal again, a half court, turned over. Montana got a hand on it. Ray's right there to pick it up. They go inside, down low. Shot up, missing from inside by Owen Mills, and a rebound is going to be called a foul underneath, I believe. Is going to be called on Krogmeyer, and Krogmeyer will pick up the personal foul. That will be the 16th foul, so really quickly Hutchinson will be shooting. Are they saying it is now? They'll send him down, and he will be shooting. That is the 17th foul, so Hutch will shoot the 1-and-1. Krause was the recipient of the foul, or he was the one foul, I should say. So he'll step to the line with 6:20 to go. Free throw, high arching shots up and good. And Weston continues to play well. 9 points already for that young man. The baby giraffe, as they refer to him, or at least his dad does.
He's always calm.
That's his Twitter feed, isn't it?
It is. He's always calm and poised.
Free throw toss, doesn't go. Rebound cleared, close to a jump ball. Still with the basketball, Newton comes out with it. 1 point ball game, 18-17. Newton with the lead, a foul call. Montanan with the foul.
Thing about Weston, he plays so hard, but yet he plays with a calm and a confidence about him.
Pass comes in. They'll flash it up to Max Ruth at the top. He'll drive to the right side, kicks it to the corner right. The three ball, rimming off, no good. Montana with a good rebound over, and Edwards missed, and a foul in the backcourt is going to be called. They're going to whistle it on Max Ruth. I watched the facial expression of the referee when he called the foul on Montana a second ago, and it was kind of like, you think you can really get away with that? That was the look he kind of gave him, as there was a lot of contact over in that far corner. But right here we go the other way, and it will be Montanan who will step to the line and shoot the 1-and-1. Free throw toss is good. Montanan knocks that one down. Young man was sick about 3 or 4 games back. Really was ill, missed 1 or maybe even 2 games. I think he was back for his second one, but was not full strength. Shot up and missing off the missed free throw. We're tied at 18. Long pass. Shot comes up. Ball knocked away. Out of bounds. Last touch by Krogmeyer.
I think I'll just score that as a turnover.
I think so, too, because it looked like he was trying to tip it up as it was on the run. But
he knew he couldn't get to it before it went beyond the backboard, so he just tried to tip at it.
18 ties. I know it's Monday night. That's why we don't have the Ream Dream sign up, because that's only on Fridays, isn't it? Ball outside. Hernandez puts the ball down, and it was turned over. It went off of him out of bounds. That's something Christian needs to learn. You got to get those elbows out and try to cover up. But he brought it down instead. And once you bring it down, they can go for it.
Instead of the sign, we brought the actual Ron Ream to stand there tonight.
Ron Ream is actually here. Ball on the outside. Krogmeyer over on the right side now. Rakeem drives, but a hand check foul on him. Foul's going to be charged against Hutchinson. It'll go on Kinzer Newquist. That'll be his first.
Team foul number 7. It will result in free throws, and Rakeem's a pretty good free throw shooter.
At the line will be Jackson Rakeem. Free throw toss, up and good.
He's having to shoot this directly into the Hutchinson student body, which can be a distraction.
9 points for him now. Gets set to shoot that second free throw. Free throw toss is up and good. So 20-18 now, the 2-point lead for Newton, and we've been about like that so far through this whole ball game. It's been back and forth. The 3-point lead, well, once they had a 6-point lead, Hutch cut it and took the lead, actually. Pressure in the backcourt. Peterson. Look at what, all the way down. Weston goes for it, gets the ball, goes up, and draws the foul. He'll shoot free throws. It took Coach Ted Webster to yell at the guys to say, look at Weston, before they actually threw the ball all the way down. And the foul's going to be charged against number 31, Owen Mills. That's his second.
Again, Owen Mills, it's 6'6" sophomore.
Free throw toss by Weston Krause is up and good.
Mills is the only true post player on Newton's basketball team.
Weston with 3 free throws to his credit, out of 5 now.
Foul trouble usually not a problem for Newton because they substitute so liberally.
Free throw toss, up and good. Got them both down. 11 points for Weston Krause. He's had some good games of late. 20-20 tie. Ray hands it off on the outside. It's Krogmeyer to the lane. He'll shoot and misses. Peterson with the rebound. Hutch wants to roll quickly. As before Newton gets a chance to put the press on. Nice job by Peterson to get it across over to Burns. Burns has it. Krogmeyer on him. Now they'll come out and double team and take the ball away. Here on the dribble all the way down. They'll lay it up and miss it. Rebound cleared out there by Hernandez. Off the missed shot that was put up underneath by Petz. We go the other way and it's turned. No, it's out of bounds. Last touched off of Newton.
When you watch the Newton Railers play, you get lots of action.
Sauceda was going wide open. Ray will check out as well. Back in Sauceda. Now he'll take a break. Checking in for him will be Saucedo.
Hutchinson doing an outstanding job of matching Newton's pace.
Here comes inside to Kinzer Newquist. Gets it over to Montana. Thought about it. Here's Hernandez in the corner left. Oh, his defender fell down. Here's a cross jumper. Good. Breaks the tie. Hutch on top, 22-20. Weston Krause continues to impress. Shot put up, missing. Rebound cleared. Peterson wants to run. Hutch has numbers. Peterson has Newquist on his right, but he'll take it himself. Scores it in the end one. Nice job by Trayton Peterson. Transfer out of El Saline, starting to learn the system. Has 7, and he'll shoot 1. 24-20, largest lead for Hutch by 4.
10th team foul committed by Newton, so with 4:25 to play in the second quarter, Hutchinson will be in the bonus the rest of the half.
4:25 to go, and we're in the second quarter of play already. 24-20. Hutchinson with the lead. Here's Trayton Peterson. His toss is up and no good on the end one. And the rebound's going to be cleared out by the Newton Railers. Quickly, all the way down. Brackeen puts it up and scores it. He's everywhere. Does it all. Jackson Brackeen, 24-22 now. The lead is cut to 2 for contact made, but no call. Now they get the travel call as Newquist travel with the basketball. Unfortunate because Hernandez knocked down the 3 on the other side. Pick up Joe Blake in. And into the ball game, Jake Hoos. 24-22. Hutch with a 2-point lead, but 4:06 to go in this first half of play. We're in the second quarter. Let's do Salthawk basketball on KWBW, Hutchinson, Kansas. And reach-in foul called. Joe Blake picks up another one. Joe can't keep away
Joe
from getting a foul called on him.
He just checked back into the game. He had 2 fouls, and within a matter of seconds picked up the 3rd.
He will send Hernandez into the lineup. Joe will take a seat. Joe's looking in amazement like, what did I say or do? And into the ballgame checks now. Edwards.
If Joe had started a joke before he checked into the game, he came back in time to hit the punchline before everybody forgot
Owen Mills with the free throw. He'll shoot a second one. Free throw toss, up and good. We're tied at 24. Just under 4 to go, 3:58 to go in the second quarter of play. Ball in the backcourt. Peterson gets it to Hoos to Montandon. Montandon outside Krause. Back outside Peterson. Peterson into the paint. Hoos comes up with it. Jake will put it on the floor, drives to the right side. Guy finds a way to get to the basket and scores. He continues to impress the heck out of me on how he can get to the rim.
He finishes or he dishes. When he attacks the basket, good things happen.
26-24, the lead for Hutchinson. Here's a Ray basket. He ties it up. Nifty move by Raheem Ray. I talked to the Hutchinson coaching staff at the junior college about him. He is a good one. Just plays hard. Would make a great everyday player, whether he's on the scout team or whatever. Feed down low to Krause. He'll go up with a soft hook and score it.
Went to the left hand. Very nicely done, Weston Krause.
Ray will bring it up. 28-26. Hutch with a 2-point lead with 2:55 to go in the quarter. Ray will jump it up. He scores it again. Both those two players, Krause along with Ray, have answered each other's baskets down the stretch here. 28-28 tie. Here's Hernandez on the outside. Holds up to Peterson. Peterson on the outside to Montandon. Here's Jake Hoos. He'll drive it in. Loops it out to Krause. 8-footer baseline. Good.
By my count, that's 17.
Yes,
for
17. 3 baskets in the second quarter along with 3 free throws. He had 8 points, right?
Yep.
He had 8 points at the end of the quarter. Basket does not go for Ray. The rebound cleared out for Hutch. 30-28 Hutchinson. 2:15 to go in the second quarter of play. Here's Montana. They took a chance to try to get the steal. Didn't get it, but he comes off the front end. No good. Newton rebound. That was a tailor-made knockdown right there, but he missed it. Ball in the outer perimeter. Here's a 3 by Edwards. That won't go. Battle for the board. Krause snags onto that ball, and Hutchinson will bring it up. Jake Hoos will bring it up. 1:50 to go in this second quarter of play. Montana, entry pass down to Krause outside to Hernandez. His 3 won't ring. Rebound cleared out there. Krogmeyer, and Krogmeyer comes up with it for Newton. A 2-point ball game. Hutch lead. Krogmeyer midair gets it over in the far corner down to Petz. He'll bring it down on a dribble. Peterson on him. Ray will set it up at half court. Peterson checks off and picks him up. He rolls to the left and a foul called. This one's going to be called against Peterson. That'll be 1 on Trayton. That'll be his first.
Team foul number 9.
And substitutes taking place right now for Newton. It'll be Ray at the line to shoot free throws. Ray with 6 first half points. First trip to the line for the Newton Railer. He can tie it up with 2 free throws here. Free throw up and rims off, no good. The 1-on-1. Krause gets the rebound. So out comes Hutch. Long pass down court. There's Hernandez. Finds a seam. Gives it off to Krause. He'll jam it home. The wham bam put her down right there by Krause. 32-28. They've got the crowd into it. It's a 4-point Hutch lead. A nice pass from Hernandez. And now we have a blocking foul down low. Yeah, it's going to be a charge. It's going to be a charge. Foul's going to go against Matt Giorgio. That'll be his second. Hutchinson fans fired up after the Krause dunk, after a great feed from Hernandez.
Weston Krause What a monster first half. 19 points plus a full basket full of rebounds.
Baby, what a shot by Krause. Ball puts it off the back of a Newton player, brings it all the way down, throws it up, and scores it. They're going to wave it off. Offensive foul. Hoos will pick up his second.
Hoos with the heady play. I've seen him do that earlier this season where if the defensive player does not see the basketball.
It was off of Bracken, wasn't it? I think on the inbounds. Brakeem, excuse me. Thank you for.
He bounced it off his backside, then retrieved it. Now the thing you got to be careful about when you do that is you have to establish position inbounds before you touch the basketball.
He did it quick. 32-28 right now. Hutch with a 4-point lead. Had an opportunity to lengthen that. Shot up and good by Krogmeyer.
Just his 5th point.
And Hutchinson will bring it up with a 2-point lead inside of 40 seconds now in the quarter. Second quarter of play. Stolen away by Newton. He'll come up with it. Loose basketball. Diving for it will be a Newton player. He'll get airborne and get it off the Ray. He'll drive it in. He'll kick the corner left. The three from the corner won't fly. Peterson comes up with it. 23 seconds to go before halftime. Hutchinson basketball. Across the half court. 19 seconds to go. Peterson on the dribble, pulls it back. Crazy basketball here at the Sock tonight. Here it goes to Kinzer Newquist down low. Stolen away. And here's going to be showtime right now. The layup up and good for Krogmeyer as he put it off the glass and good for 2. We're tied up at 32. Halftime shot not there. Hutch had a 4-point lead, but saw it evaporate. But crazy basketball over the last minute of play here at the Salthawk Activity Center. We go to halftime, 32-32 tie at halftime. We'll be back after this 2-minute timeout right here on the Salthawk Radio Network.
Hutchinson High School Sports is on the air thanks to these outstanding Salthawk boosters. Portfolio Recovery Associates, the Shirt Shack, where the shirt hits the fans. Randy Smith of Appalachian Animal Hospital. Ryan and Robin Swanson of Phoenix Restoration. Kathy McCormick of Wynn Insurance Group. Reno Alcohol and Drug Counseling Services. The Hutchinson Clinic. Salon B, I Need a Cleaners, and Jackson Me. Hutchinson High School and Eagle Radio Sports say thank you for your support.
Hutchinson Community College and Blue Dragon Athletics are proud to support Hutchinson Salthawk Athletics. Whether you're working towards your degree or a busy working individual with limited time to attend class, Hutch CC has what you're looking for. And for those still in high school, Hutchinson Community College's Step Ahead program provides a head start on a quality education, and it may not cost the student anything. Visit hutchcc.edu or call 888-GO-HUTCH for more details. And good luck this season to the Salthawks.
Welcome to the Hutchinson Medicine Shop. With the emergence of big business, not only in pharmacy, but all industries, the Medicine Shop is proud to be a thriving local business in Hutchinson. We're so thankful to our customers in Hutchinson, Reno County, and Central Kansas for your support. In turn, we're proud to be a major sponsor of the Hutch High Salthawks, as well as other area high schools, the Blue Dragons, Chiefs, Royals, Jayhawks, and Wildcats. You support us, and the Hutchinson Medicine Shop supports local sports.
Like a good deal? Need a new phone? Listen up. Trade in your old device at Nextech Wireless and get half off any smartphone. Then take your shiny new phone shopping with your $100 Visa gift card. That's any smartphone, plus cash to spend. Oh yeah, need more lines? No problem. Get a new smartphone at half price for everyone in the family, plus up to $300 in Visa gift cards. Visit Nextech Wireless today. Your new phone and cash are waiting. Certain restrictions apply. See store for details.
Wow, what a game. 32-32 at halftime. Weston Krause with 19 points to lead all scorers. Hutchinson had as much as a 4-point lead. Newton has as much as a 6-point lead in that first half of play, but right now nothing settled at halftime. 32-32 all. It's time for the Medicine Shop in-game capsule, brought to you by the Little White Castle at 14th and Main. The Medicine Shop, as usual. Again, they have great over-the-counter products. They have a Hutch wall that is saved for Hutchinson products. And what I mean by that is Yonkin snack sticks, some jams and jellies as well, and just some local things that don't have storefront properties that people have. And Rick allows them to use his shelving. They're free of charge and can sell their goods right there. They also have a dollar wall right next to it. and it saves a lot of money for you as well. Cards, and I say they had greetings cards. Yes, they do. And Dan, they have those great greeting cards for Easter that's just around the corner, as well as Goodwill cards. What better way to be in there? Maybe picking up some pharmaceuticals for somebody at home, a little kiddo or something. Buy them a nice little Get Well card. Good way to take care of them. That's the Medicine Shop at 14th and Main in Hutchinson. Dan, what the numbers look like?
We're tied at 32 at the half. Hutchinson Salthawks versus the Newton Railers. 19 points by Weston Krause. So he even had a 3-point basket for good measure in that first half. Trey Peterson scored 7. 2 points by Jake Hoosh. 1 point, Micah Montandon. 32 points for Hutchinson. 19 of them by Weston Krause. Hutchinson 12 of 25 from the field, 5 of 10 from the free throw line. For the Newton Railers, 12 points scored by Jackson Brackeen, wearing number 13 tonight instead of his typical jersey number. 12 points from Brackeen. 7 points, Alex Krogmeyer. 6, Jaheim Murray. 4 points by Owen Mills and 3 points from Elijah Edwards. The Railers, 13 of 31 from the field, 4 of 6 from the free throw line. It's a good half of basketball here at the Salthawk Activity Center.
It really was a good half of basketball. Matter of fact, it was a great half of basketball. Both teams playing hard, 32-32 tie. Can't wait to the third period to get going. That is your halftime capsule brought to you by the Little White Castle at 14th and Main, the Medicine Shop. We'll take a break. Get this going right away as soon as I can.
It's easy to make sure you're drinking clean, healthy water every day. With all of Culligan's state-of-the-art water treatment products, including water softeners, drinking water systems, or bottled water, you can get what works for you. You'll start enjoying the health benefits right away, and you'll start saving on future replacement costs of appliances and faucets. For better water, pure and simple, call your locally owned Culligan, serving Central Kansas with offices in Hutchinson, Lyons, and Great Bend.
It's halftime, and it's time for the USD 308 Weekly Activity Report, brought to you by Culligan Water of Hutchinson, Lyons, and Great Bend. Give your Culligan man a call at 669-9375. Rethink how your home drinks. Culligan Water Systems change everything, from laundry and showering to drinking and cooking. And now, here with your Weekly Activity Report is Hutch High Junior Sarah Peterson.
Hey, Salthawk fans, here's your Hutch High Activity Report for this upcoming week. On Bucks, Wrestling Varsity Regionals will continue at Topeka Washburn Rural High School. On Monday, February 24th, girls and boys basketball will host Newton for makeup games starting at 6 and 7:30 p.m. On Tuesday, February 25th, girls and boys basketball will travel to Derby High School for games at 6 and 7:30 p.m. On Friday, February 28th, girls and boys basketball will travel to Campus High School for games at 6 and 7:30 p.m. Wrestling will participate at the state meet as well on Saturday at the Hartman Arena in Park City, Kansas. That's your Culligan Water USD 308 activity report for next week.
That was this week's USD 308 Weekly Activity Report, brought to you by Culligan Water of Hutchinson, Lyons, and Great Bend. Give your Culligan man a call at 620-669-9375. Rethink how your home drinks. Culligan Water Systems change everything, from laundry and showering to drinking and cooking. We'll be back with more from halftime on the Hutchinson Salthawk Sports Network.
Getting the most back from your tax return starts with getting the most expertise. H&R Block has more enrolled agents than any other tax preparation company, and we guarantee the accuracy of every return prepared by our tax professionals. We find every credit and deduction to lower your tax bill. Put our expertise to work on your return, and don't just get your taxes done, get your taxes won in Hutchinson, Lyons, and Ellsworth.
Hutchinson High School Sports is on the air thanks to these outstanding Salthawk boosters. Portfolio Recovery Associates, The Shirt Shack, where the shirt hits the fans. Randy Smith of Apple Lane Animal Hospital. Ryan and Robin Swanson of Phoenix Restoration. Kathy McCormick of Wynn Insurance Group. Reno Alcohol and Drug Counseling Services. The Hutchinson Clinic. Salon B, I Need a Cleaners, and Jackson Meat. Hutchinson High School and Eagle Radio Sports say thank you for your support.
Need to send someone money? Pay a babysitter? Split the bill? Use First Pay. It is the person-to-person payment option located right inside your online banking app. There is no need to download an additional application. It is simple, safe, and secure. We're first for you. Visit fnbhutch.bank to learn more, or click on your First National Bank app to get started. You can also stop into a location nearest you, and we're happy to help. First National Bank of Hutchinson, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Basketballs are bouncing and crowds are cheering. Your best offense during cold and flu season is a good defense. Drink plenty of liquids, get plenty of rest, and keep your hands sanitized. If a bug still manages to get you, Ashcraft Pharmacy, your local Health Mart pharmacy, has over-the-counter medications that can help. Or if you need a prescription, we offer free mail-out, free delivery, or call ahead for our handy curbside service. Go Salthawk! From Ashcraft Pharmacy in the Hart Shopping Center, South Hutchinson, and Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Hi, everybody, and welcome back to the Salthawk Activity Center. Again, so glad to have you along this evening. It's 32-32 ties. We get set for these, again, for the fourth period, second half of play, I should say, third and fourth quarter, Dan, is halftime, 32-32 all. Both teams came to play tonight.
It's been an exciting first half of basketball. It's a very entertaining basketball game. You know, I got some good inside information from Coach Andy Preston's sister, Amy, before the game, and I got to share it with people.
Yeah, you really haven't had time to yet.
No, I had forgotten Coach Andy Preston was a Kansas Whiz Kids. Remember the guys that came out and did the tricks with the basketballs at
the national tournament?
Yeah. He was a Kansas Whiz Kid, and he got a buzz haircut for that, and he just kept the same haircut kindergarten through 11th grade. He finally let it grow out a little bit towards the end of his 11th grade year in high school. Basketball was Coach Preston's first love, really, and I think it all started with those Kansas Whiz Kids. And then he got pretty doggone good at baseball and ended up going to Garden City Community College on a baseball scholarship, on to Purdue, and then to Loyola Marymount. He actually hit a grand slam home run into the Pacific Ocean during a game at San Diego.
That'd be pretty cool.
That's pretty special.
Yeah, that would be pretty special. But he's got a fine team right here. But like you said, coming in here at 7-11, trying to hang on and still go, get to Sub-State here before too long. And he's got a tough road with some good ball games coming up. And so does Hutchinson, to try to finish out the season. It'll be Newton's basketball as we start this second half of play. They'll come up and try to trap Hutch well, and they get the steal. Here's Hernandez. He'll cover it up and gives it off to Blake, who comes in. Nice pass inside to Krause. They'll kick it back on the outer perimeter. Foose will step up way too strong, and the rebound's going to be cleared out by Newton. So if you're Newton, you're going to try to find a way to stop number 20, and that's Weston Krause. He had 19 points in that first half of play. Ball outside, Krogmeyer. Krogmeyer guarded by Blake. Ball in the outer perimeter, back outside. Sacita, ball three-pointer put up by Sacita, not there. Battle for the board. Krause nips that and grabs that ball for the Karam and brings it up. Here's Hoos. Finds the seam, kicks it right side. There's a Blake three, rims off, no good. Ball taken away by Hoos on the offensive board. Keeps it alive. And here Peterson gets pressure on the outer perimeter. Hoos with the basketball. They'll switch on him. Steer on the far side. He'll drive up to Krause. He'll gun it on its way and hit it. Weston's feeling tonight. 21 points now for Weston Krause. And breaks the tie.
I'm making my twos smaller for Weston to keep enough room. He's scoring so many of them.
He had 25 in a losing cause the other night. Here's a give and go down low underneath. He goes to Mills. He scores it. He has 6. And a quick timeout's going to be taken. We're tied at 34 apiece. Again, Andy Preston wants to talk things over and see if it's going to be a partial or a full. It'll be a 30-second break. We'll be back in a half minute right here on the Salthawk Radio Network.
Forward. Always moving. Never stagnant. Together. Nothing great is ever accomplished without it. At Fee Insurance Group, we've been working side by side with our clients for more than a century. Together with individuals, organizations, and communities, we look ahead to protect the people, places, and things they love. We're Fee Insurance Group. Forward. Together.
Hudson basketball playing against full court pressure, tied at 34 apiece. Joe Blake trying to get the ball inside, and he finally does to Peterson. Trayton will bring it on his own. Peterson all the way up the court, pulls out, kicks it right. Hernandez last touched out of bounds after getting a hand on it was Max Ruth. Now, Newton did the same thing they always do. New 5 that came out there onto the court. Here comes the inbound. Hernandez gets it out to Hoos. Hoos, top side, lobs it into Weston Krause. Krause takes it into the paint, puts it up, short shot, no good. Rebound's going to be cleared out of there. Coming up with it will be Petz, and Petz on the dribble, steps out of bounds. It'll be Hutchinson basketball. Turnover, nice job of Joe Blake to force him out of bounds. Ball will come back over now to the Salthawks. 34-34 tie. Sorry, Dan.
That's okay. Hutchinson brought the pressure and gave Newton a little bit of a taste of their own medicine there and forced them into a turnover.
Tune in tomorrow night as we'll be down in Derby to bring all the action to you. 6 o'clock for the girls' game. The guys will get started as usual about 7:30 p.m. Here's a dribble drive all the way down by Peterson into the paint. Contact made. A little too tight on the defense right there. Foul's going to be charged against Elijah Edwards. And it'll be only his second.
6:01 to play in the third quarter. That means another shift change.
Another shift change comes in. And 6:01, like you said, to go. 34-34 tie. Joe Blake slaps the ball. Lobs it into Krause. Krause shoots it on its way. Rimming off, no good. Missed on that one. Missed on a couple. And now a foul's going to be called as Hernandez guilty of taking down or trying to take down Krogmeyer. That'll be the foul on Hernandez. That'll be his first. Krogmeyer gets the ball into Ray, and Ray will bring the ball up. Top side right. Rakeen drives it through, gives it off to Krogmeyer in the corner left, hits the three. Well, we saw a lot of that down at Newton. 10 points for him now.
Krogmeyer is a streak shooter. He can light it up in a hurry.
And a foul on Krogmeyer.
That's his second.
Yeah, just picked up a cheapie right there. Hutch will inbound. So inbounding now will be Blake. Joe Blake will lob it in and ran down quickly by Peterson. Peterson gives it back to Hoos. Hoos will shift gears in the backcourt, brings it across. Contact made. Hoos spins away from Ray. Ball sails out of his hands. Foul called. Foul's going to be charged against number 11. That'll be Jaheim Ray with the second. Well, they say he's first. I had him down for one earlier. Made a mistake. Here comes the inbound. Joe Blake gets it into Hernandez. Three from the corner. It's up and good. Christian Hernandez rings the bell from outside. He won the shootout out in Colby along with Newquist. Here's a drive the other way, and we have a foul on the backside. This one should work on Hernandez, and it will be. That'll be quickly his second. Into the ball game, Newquist comes in. Hernandez will check out.
There have been a lot of whistles in this game. Both teams committed more than 10 fouls in that first half.
Here comes the inbounds. Comes into Brackeen. He'll take it up strong and draw the foul. Hoos thought he had a good block on it. Didn't get the call. It's going to work against Jake.
It's his third.
And that'll be big. And he will be substituted for him. Montandon will check in for him. And now Newton will send in four. At the line, Brackeen. His shot is up and good. His first point of the second half, 13 points for him. Breaks the tie, 38-37 now. Newton with a 1-point lead with 5:09 to go in the quarter. McKean, very nervous at the line now. He shoots the free throw and hits it. Goes through a pretty good ritual right there. He will check out. Now checking into the ballgame for him is Raul Cecito. Here comes the inbound. Joe Blake goes long. There's a throw to Peterson. He'll bring it up and lay it up on a home run and gets the basket.
Touchdown, Salthawk.
Yes, 9 points now for Trayton Peterson. Loose basketball picked up by the Railers. Coming up with the basketball, loose ball. Edwards controls it, goes in, it's deflected, and Weston got a hand on it, back to Newton's hands. He'll shoot the three and hit it. The big three by Petz. He had a good look and knocked it down. 42-39, the lead now for the Newton Railers by 3. Here's Peterson. He'll drive in, kicks it on the outside, loses it. Here comes Newton on the run. Petz to the corner left. Ball back outside into the hands of Ruth. He'll shoot the three. It won't go. Rebound fought for. Diving for it. Newquist trying to come up with it. He will. And the ball will go over to Hutchinson on the arrow. Newquist playing hard. Hands on his knees. Rewarded by getting the basketball, however. 4:21 remaining to go.
Newton does not send someone back to protect the basket, and that's what opened up that touchdown on the previous inbounds play.
Ball outside, Joe Blake in the backcourt. Gets it across, dribble penetrates into the paint, got pushed from behind. Shot it, but they won't count. I don't think they're going to give him the N1. Inbounding will be Joe Blake on the baseline. That foul's going to be charged against Krogmeyer. That'll be his third. Fans from Newton not happy about it, but he did have a hand on the back. Ball outside. Peterson, he'll gun and rims off, no good. Battle for the board underneath. Hutchinson comes up with it. Ball comes out over to the Hutchinson bench. It will be Newton basketball. So Newton will have the ball with exactly 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter of play. Key time right now in the ballgame, Dan, with 4 to go. Down by 3 is Hutchinson. Cannot let Newton, the Raiders, get a big run here. And they're capable of it.
It's been a tight game throughout.
Krogmeyer. Check that. That's Rakeen takes it inside. Mills with the rebound. And they'll keep it alive. There's a spin in the lane. Ball rejected, but a foul called. Krause can't believe it. Walks away before anything else happens. But the foul called on Weston Krause. And, boy, from my angle, it looked pretty good. That's only his first. Any act of shooting will send Colin Socida to the line. Free throws up and missing. Socida will shoot another one. He will shoot a second one. Takes his time. Free throws missing. Both of them missed. The foul called. I think it's going to work against Rakeen.
Well, there was no question. Rakeen was going over the back of Newquist. Rakeen gave the incredulous reaction to the whistle, but from where I sit, that was an easy call to make.
That'll be his second. Hutchinson will inbound.
Gotta go hard, Weston. Gotta go hard, Weston.
Could be another touchdown pass coming.
Possibly. Yeah, there it is. Peterson will whip it out. Comes to Peterson. Peterson brought it from Joe Blake. Lays it up and scores it. Good call, Dan. Kind of bluffed it a little bit that time, didn't he?
Right.
42-41. The lead is 1 now for the Newton Railers. Here's Ray. Trying to make something happen. He does not. Shot loose basketball. Missed it, but right back to the Railers. Rakeen on the outside. Works on Joe Blake. Joe working hard. They'll kick it corner left. Back outside now to Ray. 3:13 to go. Hudson got a nice stop right there. Made him reset it. Ray with the ball. Over the right side. Coming up with it will be Edwards. He'll shoot and miss. Rebound cleared underneath by Peterson. Hutch on the run. Peterson with traffic. Gets it over quickly to Montandon. He'll get it across the half court line with 2:52 to go in the third. Krause outside now. Newquist corner outside of Peterson. He'll drive in. Shifts gears, goes up, puts it up and in.
13 points now for Trey Peterson.
43-42. Hutchinson with the lead. Ray over the corner. The three-pointer from the corner's good from outside. And knocking it down, Raul Cecido gets the three with 2:29 to go. And the lead back to the Railers at 45-43. A timeout's going to be taken. It'll be a full 1 minute break time taken by the Newton Railers. We'll get a break in as well. 1 minute coming your way. 2:29 to go in quarter three. It's the Railers 45, Hutchinson 43. What a ball game. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Pools Plus has all of your swimming pool, hot tub, and outdoor furniture needs. Bright, beautiful, and functional designs by CR Plastics that are sure to hold up against the Kansas weather. Still looking for a hot tub? The 2020 shipments of American Whirlpool and Vita Spas have arrived. And as always, our pre-owned hot tubs are priced to move. Call the professionals at Pools Plus to schedule your pool opening before our calendar fills up. Shop local, shop Pools Plus, 21 East 1st in downtown Hutchinson.
Hutchinson High School Sports is on the air thanks to these outstanding Salthawk boosters. Portfolio Recovery Associates, the Shirt Shack, where the shirt hits the fans. Randy Smith of Appalachian Animal Hospital. Ryan and Robin Swanson of Phoenix Restoration. Kathy McCormick of Wynn Insurance Group. Reno Alcohol and Drug Counseling Services. The Hutchinson Clinic. Salon B, I Need a Cleaners, and Jackson Meat. Hutchinson High School and Eagle Radio Sports say thank you for your support.
Thanks a lot, Rob Perry. Appreciate it very much. 2:29 to go in the third period of play. It's 45-43. Newton with the lead. Hutchinson with the basketball. Joe Blake across the half court. Rakeen tied on him. Here's Montana back behind the dribble. Behind the leg. Back dribble. Gives it inside to Krause. So kick it out. Corner right. No shot yet. Hernandez has it. Inside to Krause. Back outside Peterson. Dribble penetrates. Kicks it to Hernandez, sidesteps over to Peterson. Three-pointer from the side, 3 seconds in the lane was called as the ball was midair. Did not go in, so a turnover. Parking in the lane a little too long for Ron Hutchinson. 2:03 to go in this third period of play. Up the court, dribble penetration, reach-in foul called. Hernandez. Foul's going to be charged against Christian Hernandez. That'll be his third. So Ray will inbound right side baseline. A minute and 57 to go. Here comes Garrett Robertson back into the lineup. Montana will take a seat. Here comes the inbound. Ray to inbound, trying to lob it. Thinks about it. Lobs a clear out. Into the hands now of Brackeen. Jackson Brackeen drives, spins in the lane, puts up a shot, and scores it. He has an uncanny ability of taking it to the rim. That is in his second half. He has 4 points in the second half, 16 for the ball game. Joe Blake. Foul's going to be called. They're going to get a foul called on Saucedo. Raul Saucedo.
That's the sixth foul committed this half. A minute 41 to play in the third quarter.
Hand checking has always been there, Dan. It was back even when I played, which was a long time ago.
Is that
they don't go down
in the late 1990s?
Don't go down any Mayflower or anything like that, okay? Ball comes in to Krause. He puts it up and draws the foul. And this one's either on Brackeen or possibly might be on Saucedo. Brackeen will pick up the personal.
His third.
What I'm referencing is you used to always have a handout to know where a player was, but anymore in modern basketball, you used to just flat have a hand on them, and that's what they're calling right now. They're kind of hand checking even from behind. Free throws up and missing for Krause. He'll shoot another one.
It's a little bit ironic because the game has become so much more physical through the years.
But every once in a while, you'll get those little ticky-tack, which I call them ticky-tack fouls. But that was a proper one with a hand on it. Ball free throws up and good by Krause as he now has 22 points.
It's Krause and Peterson carrying the scoring load for Hutchinson. For Newton, it's Brackeen and Krogmeyer.
47-44. That Newton lead is cut a little bit. They'll come all the way through. Loose basketball. Brackeen runs it down. Thinks about it. Kicks it back out into the hands now. Out top now to Saucedo. He'll drive in and draws the foul. Garrett Robertson on the foul. Check that. Yeah, we'll be on Robertson. He'll pick up the first, only his first.
That was the sixth foul committed by Hutchinson. For the rest of the game, both teams will be in the bonus.
Minute and 15 to go in this third period. Ball comes out to Krogmeyer. Back out long now to Brackeen. He'll work on Robertson. A big three. Shot does not go, but the rebound cleared by Newton, and he stepped out of bounds. Hudson blocked out, but maybe too much because that ball came out. Newton had an opportunity to get to it, but they didn't. 1:03 to go now in this contest, third quarter of play. Foul's going to be called. This one's going to be a push-off Oh, check that. It's going to be on Garrett. Yeah, Hernandez. I thought it was going to be on Peterson, but they elect to call it on Hernandez. On Hernandez, that is his third. So inbounding now will be Ray with 1 minute to go in the third quarter for Newton in a 3-point lead. Ball comes out, caught by Krogmeyer. He'll take it inside, loops up a shot, and scores it in the end one. Krogmeyer with a heck of a basket. He has 12 points in the ball game. That was a little reversal off of where he was going in with it, and he'll shoot the free throw with 57.2 seconds to go in the third. Right now it's a 5-point lead, which is the largest lead of the night for Newton. The timeout's going to be taken, and we'll get one as well. We will take a full 1 minute break. 57.2 seconds to go in the third period of play. That's letting Newton get a little separation on him right now. 49-44. One shot coming for Krogmeyer when we return in 1 minute of play.
Hutchinson Community College and Blue Dragon Athletics are proud to support Hutchinson Salthawk Athletics. Whether you're working towards your degree or a busy working individual with limited time to attend class, Hutch CC has what you're looking for. And for those still in high school, Hutchinson Community College's Step Ahead program provides a head start on a quality education, and it may not cost the student anything. Visit hutchcc.edu or call 888-GO-HUTCH for more details. And good luck this season to the Salthawks.
Welcome to the Hutchinson Medicine Shop. With the emergence of big business, not only in pharmacy, but all industries, the Medicine Shop is proud to be a thriving local business in Hutchinson. We're so thankful to our customers in Hutchinson, Reno County, and Central Kansas for your support. In turn, we're proud to be a major sponsor of the Hutch High Salthawks, as well as other area high schools, the Blue Dragons, Chiefs, Royals, Jayhawks, and Wildcats. You support us, and the Hutchinson Medicine Shop supports local sports.
Krogmeyer will shoot one free throw here. He can give Newton a 6-point lead, which equals their largest lead they had tonight. Hutchinson's largest lead was right at 4. Krogmeyer's free throw toss is up and off its mark, no good. Krause has the rebound. Hutchinson inside of a minute now in the third period of play will bring the basketball up. Hoos to the right side. Hernandez has it. Dribble penetrates, holds up. Trying to get the back door to get it into Krause. Ball comes out of his hands. Loose basketball. Jump ball is going to be called. It'll be Newton's direction on the arrow. Coach trying to get a timeout. Is there going to be one? There will be a 30-second timeout taken by Coach. We're going to keep it here with 35.2 to go. Hutch takes the timeout. It'll be Newton's basketball. A big possession coming up in just a little bit. Dan, I was watching the XFL yesterday afternoon, a ball game between the Battlehawks of St. Louis and the New York Guardians, where Ben Heaney plays for the New York Guardians. The whole fourth quarter of play just about, they had Ben knocked up, and they talked about Hutchinson High School football when he was a linebacker here.
And a running back. Really,
yes. But they talked about it being a linebacker, and then his career he had at Kansas, including then going to the Raiders and brief stay with the Texans. But I'm telling you, it was really interesting because they have them mic'd up. They have the coach, the offensive and defensive coordinators mic'd up at the same time. You want to learn some football at that level, that's a cool thing to watch, and it was fun. Ben was calling out those defensive plays, and they were telling what the things he was saying, what they meant. It was so cool to watch. Here it comes on the inbounds, just about turning it over, and then a reach-around foul is going to be called on Hutchinson's Hernandez. And we will walk down and shoot free throws with 32 seconds left to go here in the third quarter of play. But that's just a little insight from the XL. Tune in if you can on the weekends. It's on either Fox or ESPN or ABC. It is fun to watch, and I think it's a hit. And it's starting. They had 29,000 there in the dome, and they had it all filled up on the lower. They didn't allow anybody to go upstairs. So it was a crowd, an active crowd. Big win for the Battlehawks over New York, but still fun to watch.
St. Louis, they were hungry for football.
Yes, they were. On the foul on Hernandez is his fourth, and we'll come down and have Raheem shoot a couple free throws here, or 1-on-1, and he misses it, and a foul call. This is going to go over the back. It's going to go against Mills, and he picks up his third. So 2 missed free throws by Raheem has opened the door for Hutchinson, down by 5 with 31.5 to go in the third period of play to get back in at 49-44. Raylor's on top. But we will come down and shoot free throws now as Weston Krause will go to the line. So 1-on-1 coming here. That is the 18th foul. Free throws up and missing by Weston Krause. And all of a sudden, a lid on the basket and a jump ball call. Possession arrow will be Newton's way.
Hitting that point of the game where some of the Hutchinson players might have fatigue beginning to be a factor, because as we've said multiple times, Newton comes at you in waves with 5 in, 5 out.
I actually think that was the reason for the timeout just seconds ago. Here comes the inbound. Ray will bring it up the court he goes. On the outside, they give it to Krogmeyer. Ball stripped from him. Garrett Robertson comes up with him. That was Hoos with the strip. Here's Peterson on the outside. They'll set up the offense with 16 seconds remaining to go in this third period of play. Garrett Robertson over on the right side. Let's see if they go with zipper or not. Here's Peterson, guarded by Krogmeyer. Need a three-pointer out there someplace. Inside to Hoos. He'll go up and score it. Jake Hoos with the basket, his first of the second half. And Hutchinson, though, has pulled it within 3 at the buzzer of third quarter. 49-46, Railers on top by 3. Here we go to the fourth quarter of play. We'll be back in 1 minute right here on the Salthawk Radio Network.
Like a good deal? Need a new phone? Listen up. Trade in your old device at Next Wireless and get half off any smartphone. Then take your shiny new phone shopping with your $100 Visa gift card. That's any smartphone, plus cash to spend. Oh yeah, need more lines? No problem. Get a new smartphone at half price for everyone in the family, plus up to $300 in Visa gift cards. Visit Next Wireless today. Your new phone and cash are waiting. Certain restrictions apply. See store for details.
Getting the most back from your tax return starts with getting the most expertise. H&R Block has more enrolled agents than any other tax preparation company, and we guarantee the accuracy of every return prepared by our tax professionals. We find every credit and deduction to lower your tax bill. Put our expertise to work on your return, and don't just get your taxes done, get your taxes won in Hutchinson, Lyons, and Ellsworth.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. We go to the fourth quarter of play. We're at the Salthawk Activity Center. Don't go away. 49-46. The lead right now for the Railers, and Hudson will have the basketball inbound in this fourth period of play. Down by 3, 49-46. Ball comes into Hoos. Jake's found a couple of opportune times for him to score. Ball outside. Hoos has it after Blake touched it. Directs traffic to the right. Back outside, Joe Blake. Here's Garrett Robertson. Rolls to the right, Ray on him. They're leaving Blake open. He shoots the 3. It won't go. The rebound cleared by Owen Mills underneath. Jump ball's called. It'll be Newton's basketball. So the arrow will point Newton's way. They'll have it. They were going to have it anyway with 7:38 remaining to go in this fourth period of play. Hang on tonight. This should be a good one. 3-point edge for Newton. Hutch cannot allow them to get on a big run. And just like Dan said, fatigue will start to set in because the Railers keep coming at you in waves with new players. The bounce inside by Ray. His shot won't go. Krause with another rebound. He's got a ton of them tonight. Gets it out to Garrett Robertson, and Robertson will sprint dribble it up. Ball on the outer perimeter. Over to Blake on the outside. Here's Hoos. Ray tied on him. Trying to go underneath. Hoos with a bad pass as Krause could not catch that. And Coach questioning his guard out there for the bad pass. 49-46. The lead is 3 now for Newton. Newton has the basketball.
It was a point of emphasis from Coach Ted Webster not to commit unforced turnovers. Hutchinson now has committed 15 in total.
Ball outside. Bracken, got to watch him. He'll take it in and score it about the N1. And the foul's going to be called. They're going to get it on Joe Blake. Joe will pick up his 4th. And here's Montanen to check in for Joe Blake.
For Hutchinson, Blake, Montanen, and Hernandez have 4 fouls apiece. Jake Hoos has 3.
Bracken with the quick basket. 51-46. The lead is 5 now, and the N1 now for Bracken. 18 points for Bracken now. This one's up and good. So he cans that one. And into the lineup checks Elijah Edwards. Ray will take a seat. Coos, little give and go. Coos has it after Peterson touched it. Jake goes left side. Montana waits for a defensive player to pass. Shot won't go. Loose basketball in the corner. Foul's going to be charged on Hoos.
So that's 4 on Jay Coos. 4 different Salthawks have 4 fouls apiece. That was the 10th whistle against Hutchinson, so it'll be a 2-shot foul opportunity.
Stops the clock with 6:35 remaining to go. Again in this third period of play. That's the 10th team foul on Hutchinson. And the foul was called on Hoos. They say 5 on him.
I only had 4 on him.
So he fouls out after scoring 4 points in the ball game.
But my score sheet doesn't
I only
count.
had 4 also. So that's kind of interesting. At the line will be Edwards. Free throws up and missing. So Hernandez in for him. And we got to watch Hernandez. Christian Hernandez has 4 also.
If it turns into a war of attrition, advantage Newton.
Yeah, they'll win that. Free throws up and good by Edwards. 4 points for that young man tonight. Rakeen's the one that's done the damage, and he is not. Oh, yes, he is in there right now. He and Krogmeyer. So in the backcourt, Hutch will bring it up. Peterson, Hernandez. Got to get it across. Peterson gets it quickly to Robertson. It comes quickly inside. And a foul called as that's going to be on Brakeen. As Brakeen will pick up, I have him down for 4.
I agree with your tally.
And they will substitute and get him out. He's the leading scorer tonight for the Railers. They will substitute. At 17. The line will be Weston Kress.
17 for Rakeen. Is that what you have?
I have him down. 19, yes. Free throws up and good by Krause.
I needed a calculator to add those free throws up.
Weston Krause at the line. Free throw toss. Got them both. Weston having a game. 24 points to his credit. Had 25 in a loss to Valley Center. 53-48. That lead cut down to 5 now with 6:14 to go. Newton's basketball in lead. Railers kick it on the outside. Dribble penetration. Sacita goes up and misses it. Put back though underneath on a weak side by Owen Mills. 8 points for Mills now. 55-48. The lead is 7. Hernandez gets it to Montana and across the timeline. On the right side, Peterson. You can tell Hutch getting a little bit tired out there. Here's Hernandez getting tired legs.
They're not moving without the ball as much as they were earlier in the game.
Trying to get the backdoor play. Goes to Garrett Robertson. And whoop it down low to Krause. In traffic. Goes up strong. Can't get it done. Ball knocked away. It'll be Newton basketball. That was going to go Hutch's way. A little contact underneath that they got away with. But it'll go over to the Newton Railers with 5:34 to go. And Newton fans applaud that effort. Ball left side. Ray with the ball. Ball left side. Krogmeyer will shoot it up and miss him by Krogmeyer. And the rebound's going to be cleared out there by Garrett Robertson. He'll bring it on the dribble. 5:15 to go. Wadsworth, the arrow pointing Hutchinson's way. Inside they go to Krause. Foul called. They will whistle Owen Mills on the foul. I have him for 4.
I concur.
And back into the ball game will check Jackson Rakeen. 5:08 to go, down by 7. Hutchinson at the line, trailing 55-48. Free throw by Weston Krause is good. Is that his 25th? I believe it is.
Yes.
And that was that a career high, I think, against Valley Center? It seems to me like it was. Free throw toss. This one's good as well. So there you go. 26 points for Weston Krause. He's got over half of the Hudson points, 55-50. The lead is 5 for the Newton Railers. Hutchinson trying to take a chance and maybe get a steal. Here's a Brakeen drive and offensive foul. He will foul out of the contest. Taking that charge was Christian Hernandez. So Brakeen fouls out at the 450 mark. And he's been the leading scorer. 19 points for Brackeen tonight. Jackson Brackeen. He is a good one.
Here comes another touchdown. Newton made the adjustment and put someone back to guard.
Sure did. They got Ruth back. Comes in quickly to Peterson, and here comes Garrett Robertson up the court. Gets by Ray. Sprint dribbles. Kicks Montana. Outside three by Peterson. Got it! The big three. Pulls the Salthawks within two. 55-53. Newton with a 2-point lead with 4.5 to go. Ray on the outside. Accelerates. Takes it down part of the lane. Kicks it back outside in the hands of Max Ruth. He'll give it out across the top. Cecita. Hutch the fans. All of a sudden it came to life. Angle to the outside. They'll drive it inside. Loose basket. They'll take it in. Miss it. Rebound cleared away by the Salthawks. Peterson will bring it up. A chance to tie with a conventional basket. Peterson will pull off. Gives the backside. Looks for the three for the lead. Rims off. No good. The rebound fought for. Krause comes away with it, but getting in there to steal it was Max Ruth for Newton. They'll cover up and bring it down. Frogmeyer all the way over. In and out of the hands of Cecito. It will be Hutchinson basketball with 3:49 to go in the contest. Down by 2.
See, Tate Webster right behind us getting into the action here. Tate Webster had some monster games for Hutchinson throughout the course of his career.
Oh, a little bit of a reach in, but got away with it. Peterson will bring it down. Kicks the corner right to Montanen. Montanen with the basketball on the far side. Gets it off to Garrett Robertson. He comes all the way through underneath the baseline and brings it back outside to the top to Montanen. Goes backside left to Garrett Robertson. Down low to Krause. Three-pointer by Peterson. Comes off no good. A rebound and a foul called. They'll whistle it against the Hutchinson Salthawks. It's going to go on Krause. That'll be only his second. Will walk down and shoot 2 free throws with 3:24 to go. Peterson has had 2 good looks for the lead, but wasn't able to knock down the Cotton.
Newton certainly lost track of him on that possession because he was wide open.
Boy, it was there. At the line will be Max Ruth. Max Ruth gets set. It's a 2-point lead for Newton. 2 shots coming his way. This one's off no good. Got a player coming in. I think he's coming in for the shooter. Now checking in will be Dylan Petz, who can knock down trays, so you got to keep track of him.
You know, this Hutchinson-Newton series has developed into a really fun rivalry.
Well, Hutchinson little rally right now has really got the fans into it. There's a Ruth free throw that makes it 56-53. The lead is 3, a 1-possession game. Timeout's going to be taken by Andy Preston. 3:24 to go in the contest. Hutchinson trailing by 3, 56-53. It'll be a full 1-minute break. We'll be back in 60 seconds on the Salthawk Radio Network.
Hutchinson High School Sports is on the air thanks to these outstanding Salthawk boosters. Portfolio Recovery Associates, The Shirt Shack, where the shirt hits the fans. Randy Smith of Appalachian Animal Hospital. Ryan and Robin Swanson of Phoenix Restoration. Kathy McCormick of Wynn Insurance Group. Reno Alcohol and Drug Counseling Services. The Hutchinson Clinic. Salon B, I Need a Cleaners, and Jackson Me. Hutchinson High School and Eagle Radio Sports say thank you for your support.
Need to send someone money? Pay a babysitter? Split the bill? Use FirstPay. It is the person-to-person payment option located right inside your online banking app. There is no need to download an additional application. It is simple, safe, and secure. We're first for you. Visit fnbhutch.bank to learn more, or click on your First National Bank app to get started. You can also stop into a location nearest you, and we're happy to help. First National Bank of Hutchinson, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Well, Dan, this is one of those, again, I always say you better put a log on the fire, make sure that the dog's in and not outside, and kiss Mama goodnight, because this one could go the big OT. Right now it's a 3-point ball game, 56-53, Newton with the lead. What an effort by Hutchinson to rally back. They were down by as many as 6 on one occasion. Here goes corner right to Garrett Robertson. He'll dribble through. Passes the ball to the corner. Montana, 3 ball does not go. Hutchins pushed 3 up there and have not got any of them to ring. It would have given Hutch this time. It would have tied it. Ball on the outside. A drive and a foul called on Garrett Robertson. He will pick up the personal as he coming across the lead with Sauceda. And now 2 free throws coming his way.
Sauceda 0 for 2 in this game so far.
3 minutes remaining, 56-53. Newton with the lead. We were tied up at halftime at 32 all. Free throws up and missing.
Turned out not to be that bad of a foul by Robertson.
Get the second one here. Free throws up, he got that one down. So now, the lead by 4, 57-53. 2-possession game. Newton with the lead. Hudson with the basketball. 3 minutes to go. Peterson. Hutch High kids really tired. See if they can go a little bit longer. Montana with the basketball outside to Peterson. Peterson, dribble penetrates, left side. 3-pointer by Garrett. Up and in by Garrett Robertson. The 3 from the corner left, knocks it down. It's a 1-point ball game. 56-57. Newton with the lead by 1. Ray brings it in. Ball outside. Back outside now to Krogmeyer. Drive on the right side. Krogmeyer kicks it out. Corner left. 3 ball. Got it. The 3 up and good by Sauceda. And he makes the big 3 up beside his head sign. And a timeout's going to be taken.
Really feel like fatigue is more of a factor than the first 4 minutes of the fourth quarter. Once you get to the last 2 minutes of the game and it's close, adrenaline takes over.
It's a full 1 minute break. We'll take a half-minute break because we want to talk about this one. A big 3 by Sauceda gives Newton the lead by 4, 60-56. We'll be back in a half minute.
Basketballs are bouncing and crowds are cheering. Your best offense during cold and flu season is a good defense. Drink plenty of liquids, get plenty of rest, and keep your hands sanitized. If a bug still manages to get you, Ashcraft Pharmacy, your local Health Mart pharmacy, has over-the-counter medications that can help. Or if you need a prescription, we offer free mail-out, free delivery, or call ahead for our handy curbside service. Go Salthawk! From Ashcraft Pharmacy in the Hart Shopping Center, South Hutchinson, and Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Welcome back. You're listening to Salthawk basketball on KWBW in Hutchinson. And right now, this has become a heck of a ball game down there in Colorado. A 4-point lead for Newton, 60-56. Gives Sauceda a lot of credit as he knocked it down from that deep left side after Krogmeyer got the big pass to him and put him up by 4. Hudson had a little bit of momentum from the Garrett Robertson 3. Here comes Peterson all the way up to Krause. Well, Montana was wide open. Krause just didn't see him. Now to get it inside to Krause, kicks it outside to Peterson. 2:02 to go. 4-point lead. 3-pointer by Peterson. Won't ring. Rebound fought for and take it away. Sauceda's doing everything. Long pass down to Krogmeyer, and he loses the basketball. Hudson will come it up, bring it up. Quickly over to Peterson. Peterson on the deep corner right. On the dribble. Gets it out now to Hernandez. Hernandez looks inside to the right side. Peterson's missed the last 3 or 4 shots. Ball on the outside. Garrett Robertson hungry for the basketball. Here comes the Montandan outside. 1:30 to go. Still a 4-point lead. Hutchinson with the basketball. Feed inside to Krause. Loses the ball, but gets fouled from behind. Sauceda with a reach in.
His 3rd personal foul.
2 shots coming for Weston Krause. Stops the clock with 1:24 to go. Hutchinson needs this basket, this 2 free throws, and a stop is what they're going to need. Free throw toss is up and good. Krause continues to impress. Joe Blake will come in. Takes his time. Free throw toss is up and missing by Krause. First one he missed in quite a while. 3-point ball game right now. Ball on the outer perimeter. Loose basketball, and it will be Hutchinson basketball. It went off of Ray out of bounds. Good play by Kristen Hernandez to force the turnover. Hutch will have the ball. Michael Montanan will check out. Joe Blake in.
Like to see Weston Krause get a touch. He only has one field goal in this second half, even though he has 27 points in the game.
A lot of pressure. Comes into Joe Blake. Back to Hernandez. They got to go. Get it across the half court. You hear Ted Webster say move it. Here's Joe Blake. Blake on the outside.
There you go.
Down low to Krause. Krause works inside, puts it up, can't get it done. Big rebound cleared out there by Owens Mills. And coming up with it will be the Railers. They'll bring it down. 52 seconds to go. Krogmeyer kicks it to corner right. The three on its way. No good. Battle for the board. Taken away by Joe Blake. Comes up with it. There's a foul. Oh, they called it travel. They called it travel on Joe Blake. Boy, I thought he had a good hold of the basketball. Might have even been fouled.
How about the shot from the deep corner when your team has a 3-point lead and 50 seconds to play in the game?
They will sub. Here comes Burns into the lineup.
By my count, each team has one timeout left.
Poor Joe, I thought he got a hold of it. I thought there was a lot of contact. That's me. That's my bias toward Joe Blake. Here comes the inbound pass now. Ray trying to get it in. They'll lob it out front, and a timeout was taken before they got it in.
I think that's Newton's last timeout.
We're going to keep it here with 44.5 seconds to go in the contest. It's a 3-point lead. It will be Newton's basketball in the lead, 60-57. Dan, this has been an outstanding basketball game, no matter which way it goes. Hutchinson plays so hard. I've been telling people, and they're doing just what we say they do. They play hard. This has been a tough game. These kids are going to be tired.
They're giving themselves an opportunity to win. You don't know if it'll work out that way, but because they play so hard, they put themselves in a position to get the win.
Situation right now, and like you said, we'll check and see whether or not, I don't think Newton does have any timeouts left, and we'll try to check on that for sure. But
that was their
last one. Hutchinson has one timeout remaining. It's a one-possession game. You get a stop right here on the inbound or a stop period. Hudson's probably talking over, okay, who are we going to send to the line if we can't get the steal on the inbounds?
I will be shocked if we see Newton launch up another 3-point attempt.
Yeah, that was really kind of crazy from that deep corner. I couldn't even see from this angle who took it over there.
Either.
Hutchinson has broke huddle. Newton getting set too. What a ball game. What a difference in games from over at Newton to this one here in Hutchinson.
And it's very likely that neither one of these teams will get to play in the postseason.
That is crazy for Newton to be 7-11, trying to go 8-11. There's probably another game to play. Ball on the outside. They put it in the hands of Cicito, and there's the foul. Quick one. I agree with that. Do it quick. Don't let too much time run off. And that will send Raul Cicito to the line. He has not been to the line tonight. He has a 3-pointer earlier. So it'll be a 2-shot foul coming. If he hits one of the two, it's big for Newton. Free throw toss is up, and he misses. Off the back arm.
Excellent tactics employed by the Hutchinson Salthawks to put him on the line.
Now one shot coming his way. Cicito will check back in. There's the free throw. It's up and good. So he did what he needed to do. He got one of the free throws to fall. 4 points for him, and it's a 4-point lead now with 40.1 seconds to go for Newton. 61-57. Hutchinson basketball.
Look for Hutchinson to go to the pick and roll.
Here's Peterson. Ball out front, down low to Krause. Back outside to Peterson, to the corner. He'll shoot. It's on its way. Shot won't go. Rebound cleared underneath by Cicita, and foul from behind. It's going to go on Hernandez. That'll be his 5th.
Hutchinson played it properly. They did go to the screen and roll with Peterson and Krause on the 2-man game. Peterson got a pretty good look. It just didn't go in.
So back to the line will be Cicito, who got a big rebound right there and just made one of 2 free throws. He can give Newton more of a lead right now. It's a 4-point lead with 23.4 to go. Now, should he miss both, free throws up, and he doesn't. He hits the first one. He's dialed in now. He'll shoot a second one. 5-point game. Hutchinson have to play the 3 ball now, especially if he makes this one. Free throw toss is up and off, no good. Hutch with the rebound. Peterson will bring it up with 22 seconds to go. 62-57. A quick timeout's going to be taken by Hutchinson. 20.1 to go. A half-minute break coming your way. 62-57. Hutchinson trailing. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Forward. Always moving. Never stagnant. Together. Nothing great is ever accomplished without it. At Fee Insurance Group, we've been working side by side with our clients for more than a century. Together with individuals, organizations, and communities, we look ahead to protect the people, places, and things they love. We're Fee Insurance Group. Forward. Together.
Here we go. 20.1 seconds to go.
I don't think Hutchinson or Newton, either one, have any timeouts left. Hutchinson has to score quickly because Newton can let some time run off the clock before they inbound it.
20.6 to go. Peterson brings it up quickly, takes it inside, lays it up, and scores it. Got to put the pressure on. Ball on the outer perimeter. 62-59, a 3-point ball game, and Newton gets it across. They'll cover up. A quick foul is going to be called as Brenton Burns comes in and fouls Cicito. So Brenton picks up the personal.
Newton was able to play keep away long enough to burn it down to
3.7 seconds to go. It's a 3-point ball game, 1-possession game, 62-59.
If he makes one of these, it's pretty.
Peterson with a nice second half. Free throw toss, he's got it. Kids, give him credit. He stepped up and knocked down some free throws, 3 out of his last 4. And it's a 4-point lead right now with 3.7 to go. He misses the second one. Hutchinson tries to get the rebound. They do. Here comes Garrett Robertson. Robertson squares, shoots up the 3, rims off the back iron. And Hutchinson falls by 4 to the Newton Railers. Railers go to 8-11. Hutchinson goes to 1-17. And this is the last home game for Hutch High this year. That closes out the book. 63-59 is your final. 63-59. Hutchinson loses to the Railers. One heck of a ball game. Hutch ladies won 56-34 over the Newton Railers earlier tonight. We'll take a 2-minute timeout, add up all the numbers. Get set for the postgame coming your way in just a little bit. 63-59 your final. A great 4-point win for the Newton Railers. We'll be back in 2 minutes.